I mean, talk about an epic first acting role. I know that you were a huge Marvel fan before and that you read the Miss Marvel comics, but I'm curious, what was your initial reaction when you heard that they were turning the Miss Marvel comics into a show? Were you like right away like I want to audition, or did it
Yeah,
take a
I was like streaming that D23 when they were announcing, all the titles, and I screenshotted every single one of them, sent it in our family group chat. I was like so excited because I love this character, and seeing her take up space in the MCU just meant the world.
Yeah, I mean, the Hollywood Reporter came out with an article about you and they called you the next big thing in their story. What a compliment. I mean, how does it feel to have someone call you the next big thing?
Feels like nothing. I still feel like myself. I'm it's weird because I'm like reacting how any other fan would if they got this opportunity. And so I don't know. I still do my dishes the same. It doesn't like change anything.
Yeah, you're like same old person. It's just a nice like thing to get a nice compliment like that.
Yeah.
Love it. I love that in the series, we really see Kamala's best friend Bruno help her as she kind of discovers her powers and figures out what she can do with them. Who is someone in your life who has really helped you throughout this entire process?
My family's definitely been a huge, you know, they, the support for me, really. It's funny because they're so, far removed from the film industry. I at least was obsessed with Hollywood and American pop culture, and it's the only thing I would, spend my time on growing up. But they've really impressed me, and they're taking the time to like learn all the technical jargon, and just taking the time to listen to my stories every single day after work, and it just, means the world that they're still listening.
Yeah, that's the sweetest because I mean, without your family support, it's like everything is so much harder. And I also know that you had Brie Larson support. Besides her getting her advice on like how to handle the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, what is one thing that you have really learned from her?
Well, super suits are uncomfortable. That's the main thing we bonded over. Just because both of us had to wear that Captain Marvel suit, there's too many pieces. You can't move. You
Ah,
I don't understand why it is made the way it is, but it looks great. But she was like, "Oh my god, thankfully someone finally understands like how uncomfortable that costume is." But in terms of like actual advice, I think, she's just really comforting, and told me it always feels like it's happening to someone else, seeing your face on these billboards and everything. It's super surreal, and you can't really find a way to connect the you to that person. And just knowing that she's also going through a similar thing, even though she's a very established, successful actress, I it just was very comforting to hear.
oh, I love that. And I mean, I can only imagine like so many MCU characters and superheroes have reached out, but has there been one person who reached out to you who you like gasped or you were so surprised?
Ooh, well, Brie, I like threw away my phone when they texted me about her. I was like, no, that's not real."
And you were playing the first Muslim superhero, and I really like genuinely love how much they highlight Kamala's culture in this. What do you hope boys, girls, or any person of color really takes away watching the series?
I just hope that, they kind of find comfort in Kamala, and it's so important to like a showcase children of immigrant parents who are proud of their culture, and aren't neglecting it, and saying that, oh, the only way I can be a real individual is if I separate myself from my culture, my family, and my religion. They're a really integral part of telling Kamal's story. Her family's her rock, her culture and her religion guide her. They're her moral code. I truly think it's so wonderful that we are showing this. And for me personally, I got a chance to reconnect with my culture just being a part of this process, and being friends, and working with so many incredibly cool Muslim and South Asian creatives, and they were so in touch with their culture. So I just hope young people can kind of see that being brown is cool, and there's so much color and beauty, and good food in
Yeah.
cultures.
I'm a Hispanic person whose parents were immigrants. So it related so much with me and also like made me think about my culture too. So I really genuinely love that about the series. And last question, if you had to pair the perfect snack to eat with Miss Marvel, what would it be?
Ooh, perfect snack. I, I mean, euros and fries.